Okay, this is our last question for today.
Okay.
This has been fun, but this is our last one. Is it okay to be an atheist and go to church? Is it okay? Am I going to get kicked out? Is it going to collapse on me? Is it
Yeah.
okay to be an atheist?
Am I gonna set on fire if I walk in
Yeah.
there?
Is it
My
gonna
brother-in-law
light on
said that
fire?
one time. No, I get the question. It's like,
Yeah.
will I be welcome?
Right.
And I believe the answer 100% wholeheartedly is yes, absolutely. And I think for the student that's asking that question, I'm excited for you. I'm excited that you're even considering showing up. And I think there's like two ways I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about the student themselves, and then I'm thinking about the community that they're a part of, because there'll be other students listening to this. I think it's really important that we make sure that our communities, our faith communities, are places where kids can belong before they believe, right? So like they can become a part of this community, they can feel connected to it, they can have relationships, and in the process, they can discover who Jesus is, what he's like, and what it's like to be a part of a community that loves and trusts him, right? And I think that's really important, because our young people, I think, are more concerned with being about it than just talking about it. And I think we're oftentimes really concerned with like what's going on in students inwardly, right? But I was studying the Beatitudes a couple weeks ago, and when Jesus is giving the Beatitudes, he's actually giving it to a community, and he's calling them to live in a particular way publicly. We think about it in terms of like, oh, this is how Jesus is calling me to be transformed inwardly. This is how Jesus is calling you to live publicly.
To live outwardly. Yeah.
Correct. And so
with your body in your life.
Yes, with other people, right? In relation with your youth group, with your kids that you rock, with your homies that you rock with in the neighborhood. Like this is how Jesus is calling you to live. Why? So that other people can see it, come into that community and experience the kingdom and experience him as a consequence.
Yeah, love it.
And so for the young person who's said, can I be an atheist and go to church? Absolutely, 100%. I hope you go. I'm praying for you in that. I'm praying that God reveals himself to you in that. And for young people that are having kids who don't believe come into your communities, I think that's really cool, because one, they must feel safe enough to actually walk in and check it out. Two, help them belong, build relationship with them, love on them, get to know them, and let them see Christ through your deeds. They're going to hear the word communicate. You guys are going to be talking about scripture, but let them see him in how you treat them and how you treat one another. And I think if you do that, you'll be doing what Jesus has called us to. And what does Jesus say in John 17, right? His prayer before he goes to the cross, that they would know that I am the one that was sent, right? When they are one. So when we are unified, when we are living out this faith thing, Jesus said that the world would know that he is the one that is sent. And so if we care about evangelism, if we care about people knowing Jesus, we also have to care about living in community with one another well. And so, yes, please, kid who doesn't know Jesus, show up. And I think the challenge for us is, do we have communities where kids who are not believers can show up and belong and feel safe and feel welcome and experience Jesus as a consequence?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just end with this, because it's a great wrap up, just because one of the things that we talk about when we go into churches and schools and whatever is that Jesus is not afraid of hard questions. He's not. And he shows that to us over and over again in the Bible. In Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the stories about Jesus, like people are constantly asking him questions. People that don't believe at all, people that believe something else, poor people, rich people, like all kids, women, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of people are coming to Jesus with their questions. And so to you, student who might be an atheist, which is like someone who says they don't believe in God, just know that like the church shouldn't be afraid of any question that you ask. They
100%.
shouldn't be. Sometimes they might be, or sometimes somebody might be a little taken aback, but then just go talk to the next person, because the church should not be afraid of even the hardest question that you ask, because Jesus wasn't afraid of hard questions. And Jesus says that his name is the truth. He says that I am the way, the truth, and the life. And so we shouldn't be people that are afraid of the truth, right?
Nope.
We should every single one of us should be people that are seeking what is true. And so there shouldn't be any shame in seeking what is true. If you do not believe in Jesus, you're not sure you even believe in God, you've never been to a church before, you can go and seek what's true. Seek what's true there. And for us who are there, we can't be afraid of even hard questions, because Jesus wasn't afraid.